Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, Capricorns. How you guys doing? What's going on in your life? What's happening? Seems like it's been so long. I hope all is well. We're going to practice a little breathing and then we're going into our reading, okay? Missed you guys. Inhale, exhale twice, and then you do whatever. You shake it off, you release it, you find a way to let it go. Because we don't like to travel with any negative energy. We help to keep our space clear. I'm a breather. I breathe through everything. People get on my nerves, I breathe through it. Because sometimes, if you don't, your reaction could be more harmful to you. Your head will start hurting, your neck will start hurting, because you're ready to cuss folks out. But we're not doing that, are we? We certainly are not. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then release, 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 because we don't travel with negativity. Release, release. Come on now. It's a new day. It's a new week. So much positive energy. Capricorn, what's on your plate? What are you dealing with? Hold on. I know there's been some transformation going on. Some shake-up, some moving, so many things. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go again. We got this tower. So many changes are taking place in your life. I'm telling you. I know what's going on. Transformational change. You are replenishing yourself. So many. You know what, Capricorn? There is so much going on your plate. You're being torn in so many different directions. Got so much crap going on. You got a relationship going on that is from your past that you have rekindled because you're being torn with this person. You have so much feelings for them and you're just leery. We know that major changes are taking place in your life, but do know it's for the better, but it doesn't mean it doesn't pain you through the process. There's people around your camp that don't need to be in your business. Not everybody that smiles with you is for you. And Capricorn, you've learned that the hard way because people that you thought were your friends were not. But that's why you're replenishing yourself and you're looking for it because you know what is on your plate and what you're aiming for is a lot. You think big, you live big, you want big. And there are people that look at you and feel that you're doing too much, that you have so much experience in life because you go through so many changes. You know what I label a Capricorn person? Someone that is built to overcome, someone that expects the chaos in life and the challenges and faces them head on, even when they're hurting. You know, you are, do know that I'm not saying you are, but people are trying to throw you off your perch where you find yourself in between the process. It's like, imagine that you lost out on something and people are laughing about it. You're hurting about it, but you make up your mind that you're going to get through it. And while you're working through the process to get through it, people are throwing stones at you, trying to deceive you, building a strategy to hurt you. Like, say if you have a position and someone feels that they're better for the job than you are, they're doing all that's in their power to make you look bad. And when you hear these things from other people, like watch your back or that person's not for you, it really throws you through a loop because even though you've had these experiences where people have tested you, you overall think that people are good people. And a lot of times they are. But there's people that look at how you do things and get through things and feel that you're a little cocky or stuck up. So they throw little branches to throw you off. They'll give you the wrong address for something so you could go to the wrong place and come and show up late for somewhere else. The whole process of life can be strenuous, tiresome, frustrating. You get fed up. But you know what? You don't give up. And that's the difference between a Capricorn. You struggle when struggle is called for. You grow when growth is definitely an inspiration for you. But as well, you experience some crap like anybody else. People smile with you, pretend to be your friends, and then backstab you. And you know what? You take it, you move on. Your reaction is different for different people. They don't know what mode they're catching you in because you have many modes. You have modes that if people push your buttons and you want to explode, you choose not to because of the fact that you look at the long end consequences. People think they know you, but they don't know you because they don't know what you're made of. Yeah, you could flip out and scream and carry on, but as you grow within the process, you start realizing that those type of emotions is actually what they're seeking from you. They're trying to tear you down. So when you're going through this phase, you have to strategize. You have to strategize. The Seven of Swords lets you know that you got to strategize. There's deception. There's people that aim to tear you down because you make things look easy, even when it's not. And you constantly dive into your source and talk and you manifest. And because of all these extra things that you do, there tends to be an angel guardian protection around you. You have this level of constantly climbing up to protect yourself because you know the aim is to tear you down. And if you allow it, you lose. And you're not a loser, Capricorn. You're not a loser. You know, your feet are on stable ground. Even here with the King of Cups, you see like how you could see no matter what's going on around you, chaos, anything, you're still optimistic. You're still able to find your way. You have that assertive spirit where, you know what? Y'all mess with the wrong one this time. Y'all know it. Capricorns, you know when you get in your mode, there's nothing anybody could do to destroy you because you are faith-based. You are faith-based. You pray, you focus, you act. You pray, you focus, you act. That's what you do. That's what you do. They can't keep up with you. They don't know who you are and what you're made of. They test the waters each time, but when they see you bounce back on your feet, it's like, wow, wow, Capricorn is really good at what they do. Capricorn is determined. Capricorns is persistent in their goals. Even when you're not sure, you stay sure. You stay on the move. You stay growing. You stay learning. They don't know. They don't know, but they try. And because you've been there before, this is not your first rodeo, you're building up your wall. You work towards strength. You don't work towards people's issues of you. You don't focus on things that are impossible. You focus on things you're going to make possible with your source. So when they come at you this way, don't feel a certain way. Just make up your mind that everybody that is on your path is not for you. I tell this to people all the time. There's no way you should ever give up in life because every experience brings a new challenge, but it also brings a benefit with it. And it's taught you something through that process. You're looking at growth. You're looking at expansion. You're looking at possibilities. There are things that have taken you down a difficult path, but you made sure that getting out, you picked up something along the way that's going to help you. You're a fighter. You're determined to succeed. And you're going to form a partnership. Lotus said that's the last card. That you're going to have a union. You're going to have a partnership with someone that is on the same level with you. And the two of you are going to build up together. This is a process for you. But you're starting to see things clearly. There is moving. You are going to definitely be moving from where you are. Period. I don't know if it's too isolated. I don't know if it's too busy. All I know is that you have your bags packed. You have your boxes packed. You have your containers packed. You're going to new levels, new heights, and you're not letting where you are currently hold you back or hold you down from growing. And that's a big deal. So, between that relationship that you have invested in and you're bringing back into your life because somebody has come forward to you, and if they haven't arrived to you yet, they're persistent. They are not willing to give up on you because you know what? They know what you're capable of. They know that they will grow as long as they're with you. And you know what? They sincerely love you. They know that you were the one that got away. So if your past is coming back into your life now, it's because of a realization. It's because of the fact that this person knows that without you in their life, and after all the experiences they have had, all the tests that they've gone through, they realize that you're the best fit for their life. You know, you're going through serious changes and transformation right now. You got the wheel of fortune, and there's so much transpiring in your life right now. And you're recognizing the fact that you don't like the status quo, so you're still working toward your goal, but it's hiccups along the way. You know, and the more you're getting closer to what it is you're seeking, the more disastrous things happen in your life to throw you off base, throw you off course. But you know what? Because of your steadfast and your persistence and your intentional actions, you're going to get through it. Because look at it. We're talking about growth and expansion here. That means you're going towards something to expand on it, to grow it. You're seeing the endless possibilities in your life. You're not staying stuck. You've been stagnant for a minute, but you know what? You're coming out of that. I don't know if it's because the summer and the flowers are blooming, so many changes are taking place. You don't care about that tower. That tower has thrown you off base, and it's been chaotic for the past few weeks. You've been experiencing chaos in your life, and you're trying to settle down and get things over that edge because you're frustrated. You're tired of all the things. But let me tell you something. Every phase that you're going to experience these changes is bringing you closer to your goal, where you're going to be sitting stable and solid. And you're replenishing because you keep seeing endless possibilities, but it just seems that the struggle to get there is a harsh one, but you will arrive. There are people that you have excluded and ghosted from your life because they don't mean you well. And you're just tired of fake people, fake friends, people that lie all the time and don't appreciate all that you do for them or all you do in their lives. And because of the fact that you're saying, I'm growing and going beyond this, I'm expanding, I'm looking out to new horizons, I want more out of life. You're looking at the possibilities and they're endless. I'm joining forces with this person that is looking forward to being a part of my life. I don't want people to feel that they could just do things to me and walk away. But your reaction now has changed everything because people don't know which buttons to push on you because you're not reacting the same way. And you know how that happened? Because of the fact you're getting to know yourself and you knowing what sets you off. You're knowing how you're always determined, and people feel when they do stuff and throw you off your game that they could throw you off completely. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Not happening. Not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow. Because you have built that strong exterior and interior within yourself where you realize what people try to do. They've done it enough to you that now, what do? Now you strategize. You've learned about their deception. You're aware of it. You're not clueless, but you're not letting it work. You know how people try to manipulate you and say things to get a reaction out of you. It used to work before, but you're a little bit smarter than that right now, right? You're not tolerating that nonsense anymore. You have replenished yourself. You're starting over. You know that new beginnings are there for you. Nobody could tell you anything. You know that this love is real that you have. Your heart is involved with this love. So you keep working on that. You're working to build that better because you already know that's your person. That's your person. If they don't know, you're going to let them know. But that's your person because you invested a lot in that relationship and you realize that they are appreciating you. They come back to you. They have come back to you. You didn't go after them. You didn't sort after them. They're the ones returning because they realize what you are. They value you now that they've experienced life outside of you. They value you. You got that thing. You know what I mean? You got that thing. They love your personality. They love the way you smile. They love the way you dance. They love the way you support and share, and you're part of their lives. Male or female doesn't matter. This is a positive, nurturing energy. The support system is there. Nobody could tear you down. They don't know who you are, and if they don't, you're going to let them know, right? Please. It's summertime. People are realizing what they have and what they don't have. Some people don't realize, and they go out there and act a fool through the summer and then want to get back in the fall. I'm telling you, pay attention to people and their actions. When it's the summer months, it's like people lose their damn minds. Excuse the language. You know, and look at what you're seeking. Look at what you're seeking. All the crap that's going on around you, all you want is balance in your life. You want to be able to sync with what it is you're aiming for. This is serious to you, and you realize it. You're in transformation right now. It's a lot of fires you're putting out right now. Your plate is always full. But the issue comes when you don't seek out that balance in your life and you become frustrated and overwhelmed. That's why temperance is stepping in, and they're letting you know, you better get it together. Get your stuff together. You hear me, Capricorn? Get your shiggity together. Stand strong through this turmoil. I know it's frustrating. I know you're tired and it's hot. The weather, they talk about global warming. This weather is crazy. Crazy. Could you imagine? This weather is crazy. But success is on the way for you. She or he's got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. Capricorn, this is your time. This is your process. This is your growth. Please. This is where you get that true balance in your life and you recognize the hard work that you have put in. You're going through challenges and phases and everything right now, but you're going to get the nugget, that gold nugget. The gold nuggets are scattered all over the place because you're looking beyond your current situation. All them people nagging at you right now. You also have, you may have a family member that's going through stuff, maybe sick. Could be a favorite brother, sister, aunt, uncle, somebody where you're seeing that things are not all well for them, and it's so many challenges you're facing. You know, sickness, moving, career choices, going through the phase for growth. And you know what? The ultimate goal is to receive that success. You're going to go through those challenges, changes, significant changes in your life right now. I'm seeing that you are seeking that level of balance. You're seeking it out because it's like you can't believe all these things are happening at the same time. Some good, some bad, but you want to balance. You want to see the sunrise. You want to replenish. You want the new beginning. You want the fresh start. You got the love pulling at you, right? You got sickness that's there. You have moving. You have upheaval. You have doubt. You have the process, overcoming the process, facing the challenges, deciding on whether you want to completely embrace this love that's coming your way. This person may have been blocked previously, and you've recently unblocked them because you're starting to realize that what you went through with them may not have been as bad as you once thought because of what you've been through since. Sometimes somebody start looking good to you, and you start realizing that, you know what? There's a chance. There's a possible chance that I could build a future with this person. And that's what's helping you to be persistent, because you have this imagery in your mind where you're seeing your possibilities manifest into reality. and you're looking at it from a different perspective and saying, I can do this. I can get through this. Whew, sometimes I feel alone, but you know what? My perspective will determine the path that I take. And I know that on every level, I have to pull the goodness from it and cut off. Like if you have a piece of meat and you see the fat around the edges and stuff, that fat is cloggers, and you have to cut it out in order for you to get the best part of the meat. Some people like the fat on, they said it gives flavor, but that fat is blockage. So you have to get your knife and cut all around the edges. That's why you have to build up a strong strategy to get over these humps in life. And you're smart. You know that stuff happens. Shiggity happens. People can be shiggity. But you know what? Faith without works is dead. You could have all the faith in the world, but if you don't believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing and continue staying on that path to get through, it means nothing. You're deceiving yourself. You don't want self-deception. You want to be able to prove people wrong because you know what you need and want for yourself. But people will test you. You go through a lot of tests, Capricorn. That's why I love Capricorn, because you're so inspiring as you aspire to be your best. I see you conk out at times, but you know what? Every time we tune back into one of your readings, you're pulling that strength from somewhere. You're diving deeper in, you're praying harder, you're more resourceful, you're looking at the prospects, you're looking at the options, you're looking at the opportunities. Meanwhile, people be like crabs in a bucket mentality, be trying to hold you back and hold you down, and you pull away somehow or some way. You pull away. Sometimes you're in disbelief of what you had to go through and where you are. You know your source got your back. You know the angels got your back because you've been through some shiggity. I'm telling you, Capricorn, look at this reading and all the turmoil and how you still think in a positive mode. You still continue, even through heartache and pain and suffering. You still find a way out. You still find a way to what? Replenish yourself and heal and see the good things in life so you could continue shine and being your best self. And you know what? You know the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. I'm telling you, that's why. Look at that. Even from the other deck, it shows that growth mentality. The Two of Wands. It shows you looking out, being assertive, seeing the possibilities, making things happen and manifest in your life. You're thinking things through because how you move is through your strategizing. You understand me? Everything you do now, you strategize because people have taught you a hard lesson. A hard lesson. So you stay on your grind, you stay optimistic, you look for exits. Even if you're in an escape room and they're trying to tie you up where you don't get the clues, you still strategize so they could come into fruition. So when you see that tower and all that chaos, all that frustration, things burning around you, and you're trying to figure out, what the heck do I do now? What do I do now? I'm frustrated. I'm overwhelmed. This is sudden changes in my life. I'm being pulled in every direction. People need me here. People need me there. Come up with an idea here. I love you over here. My career has its obstacles. Everything is like your head is always on a swivel. You're always trying to figure it out. People look to you for answers. You look to your source for answers. You try things, not sure if it's going to work out, but you take that leap of faith anyway. It's chaos all over this world. And in your realm is no exception. That's why you got to keep your energy positive, because these are the days that will break you if you don't stay in your mindset of being positive, in a positive zone, in a positive perspective. It's happening. Chaos is happening. People are testing you. Your rent may have increased. Your insurance may have gone up. Somebody's sick in your household that you got to care for. You have somebody telling you how much they love you and want to be with you, and you got to think things through. It's overwhelming right now. Your heart, oh my goodness, you wanting to expand and you looking out to the future. You got the world where you experience success, you complete things, but it's still so chaotic, and you have to stay in a mode of positive thinking. You know how hard it is to stay positive when you're going through shiggity? People don't know. And you feel that if you succumb to how you really feel and the doubt that's surfacing and how you're afraid to take that leap of faith, you'll let people down because they expect you out of everybody else, Capricorn, to be on top of your game. They don't see you failing or falling. They don't know the pain and withdrawals you go through at times because they expect you to stay in a certain realm where you are a conqueror and you could overcome. You could be a prayer warrior. You can be someone that is just an overcomer and your ideas flow. People look to you for answers. You look to your source for answers. They don't know when you're on your knees and you're talking to your source and asking for guidance, asking for help. They just feel that you always got it together. And you in your mode, you don't always like them to see you at a weak point, at a vulnerable state, even though that's what you feel at times. They'll say things to you like, oh, Cap, I know you got this. You don't give up. Even when you feel like giving up, you keep going. It's part of who you are. It's embedded inside of you. That's why it's important for you to get in tune and get aligned with yourself and realize what it is you want, what it is you're seeking, because you're like attacked at every corner. And it's frustrating, it's exhausting. It makes you doubt the possibilities of anything that's in your life. See? Didn't we get the lovers already? That's what I'm telling you. This is a strong connection that you have. You can't walk away from this connection very easily. Even when you're with somebody else, you think about this person from your past. That's why they know. And they may haven't said to you, you know the love we shared. There's no way. There's no way you're not going to allow us to give it another chance. Capricorn, I love you and I know you love me. Those feelings, those type of feelings, that connection just doesn't disappear overnight. I don't care how much time has passed. Yes, I know that there was pain when we were together. But you know what? We can get over the past and work towards our future if you believe in us. And Capricorn, the wheels are spinning. I'm telling you, the wheels are spinning. The wheels are spinning. But you know what? You sit on your throne and you accept what comes your way because you are strong. You hold that power. You know that you need peace, love, and serenity. Those are things that you have manifested for, that feeling. And that's why you're going through so much. You're torn in so many ways. It's so many things on your plate right now. But this person may be at a distance, but you're going to be closer to them than you even think. And you are moving. So continue packing your stuff because that decision is going to be a good decision for you. It's going to put you in a better position. It's going to help you to elevate. It's going to help you to elevate. It's going to help you to elevate, you know? Look at that. Look at that from this deck. That signs everything off. You have to dig deep inside, dig deep down, and pull your strength out because this is test time, baby. You've gone through enough experiences to pass this exam. You get it. I say you get an A plus because you've been through some stuff. You're still going through some stuff. You're still persistent in getting over this stuff, but you're recognizing everything on every level, and that's why your blessings are going to fall in place. But I'm telling you, this road that you're taking that's building you up, you're going to have to go through the tough terrain in order to excel. It's not going to be easy. And if somebody tell you it's going to be easy and everything is just going to fall in your lap, lies, I tell you. Lies. Everything is going to come your way for you. But one of the words I used to hate all the time, I still hate it when people say, unfortunately. That is a pet peeve of mine. You ever call, whether it be for you to work an agreement or do anything, and people say, unfortunately, I can't do this or I can't do that. You get an extra charge for something, and it's a mishap and you're trying to explain. You know what I do? I say, thank you for your assistance. Hang up the phone and call back and get somebody else. Always works. Perseverance seldom fails, and you got to believe that. You got to live by that, and you have to recognize it for what it is. Shiggity happens in life, whether it's right, whether it's wrong. So you're overwhelmed. I'm feeling this exhausting feeling right now. It's like you're going through so much between career, business, family, love, relationships. Everything is on your plate right now. And then you got to deal with people that are sometimes deceptive. And then you got to get through the process. And you have to nourish yourself and find your power and your strength again. But you know what? I love this card. I love this card. Look at it. Manifest on it. Feel it. Imagine yourself going through all that you're going through right now. And somehow or some way, the strength that you hold dear is prevailing and taking you to the next level, because we already know success is there for you. It's coming, right? We already know. We already know that you're growing. You're growing. You're growing. We already know that there's chaos in your life, sudden changes, transformation, which makes you seek out that tranquil mode, that spirit of balance, that spirit of peace and serenity, and to come into harmony. And what I suggest, because the sun is there and it's shining bright like a diamond. Follow your heart, embrace that love, seek out balance in your life, continue with the mindset of growth. You are aware of deception. You are aware that you have to strategize to get over these humps. And so what do? You put that intentional momentum in your life so you don't succumb to all the chaos. You take a badge of honor and say, I will get through this, because perseverance is my name. Love is my game, and I will succeed. I am going to succeed. I shall succeed through these storms, through this transformation, through these changes, through seeking balance in my life. Summer is hot, and so are you. And you will get through. No weapon. You hear me? No weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. No matter who these folks are that want to come at you every minute, you continue strategizing and building up your mindset to overcome. What is meant for you to have, you will have regardless of what obstacles they throw in your way. Because you believe in your own success. You're a believer. You're a faith builder. Your source is who you worship, who you talk to. You're protected by the angels and your ancestors. They have protection around you. And they're letting you know you can control the outcome as long as you stay aligned and in tune with who you are. As long as you throw doubt out the window. It's not going to take up residency in your head. You take up residency in other people's heads and their minds. They think about you all the time. That's why you always have to stay protected. When you step in a room, all heads turn. When you speak, people listen. You are not a follower by no means. You are a leader. So you have to go through the trenches first. You have to show people that's why you start the year and you end it. You give the year balance. You start off as a Capricorn and you end the year as a Capricorn. So when they tell you, look at this, when they tell you got the whole world in your hands, they talking about you, Caps. You got the whole world in your hands. So that's why you have to always dive in and find your strength. Love who loves you. Seek out your power. through pain and grief and downtime and frustration and being fed up, you somehow, the last card you receive is what? Strength. Because they know that you got it. You have the strength. You always have. You're human. You go through things, but your mindset, your perspective, your leap of faith is what keeps you moving forward. How many times have people knocked you down? And with your edge, you found that strength. And you're seeking that balance in your life. Anything worth having is worth striving for. So even when you doubt yourself, you're still going to come out on top because it's something in you that will not allow you to give up. Even if you take a break and rest, you're not an idle type person. You're not somebody that could sit 2-3 months on a beach and just enjoy the beach. You always feel the need to do something. You always feel that you're missing out on some source of information, some reference. You constantly build. You'll be an old person at 90 something years old talking about, did I wash the dishes? Because you always feel that you need to be doing something. People come to you for advice. Capricorns, I don't know if you're aware of this, that you are considered to be a star. It's just that you don't always embrace it. You don't always embrace your truth. But something in you, something that's it's part of your intuition, it's embedded inside of you, has you where you're always striving to be your best and do your best. You can't control it. It's part of who you are. So live your best life and don't let the issues that surface, the changes that take place that shakes your ground, the upheaval in your life, because every challenge has a lesson that's embedded in it, and it's up to you to seek out that lesson so you can get to the next phase, so that these changes don't hold you down. And that relationship, that union that's coming together is going to be a positive experience for you. So embrace it. Embrace it. Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Continue working on being your best self and do not allow the issues of others to make you doubt who you are. Because you know who you are. You just have to follow accordingly. You are a leader. You are a star. You are a diamond. You overcome. You face challenges head on. And you are who you are and who you were meant to be. So that doubt that surfaces every now and then, it's just for you to strategize and make sure you fill in the gaps so you have smooth sailing. But you stand in your power. Be intentional. Be able to love who you are. Self-care is important. And experience love. Don't block your heart from it because of the pain of the past. Rebuild, rebirth is all part of your past. And now it's taken a higher level in your future, because when you rebirth this time around, you've learned lessons since the last time. And now is the time to go full speed ahead. Make it real. Make it happen. Capricorn, up in here. Take care. Talk soon, guys. And thank you so much for sharing your message with us. We care about you. I care about you. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue growing the channel and having conversations like this. You are on the right track, even if you're exhausted. You're okay. You're going places. All you need to do is to continue to develop your strength. Your strength. This is who you are. Look at this beautiful card. This is who you are. You be hanging out with the lions. Take care. Talk soon. Keep going and keep growing. Garnetqueentarot.